This is what Southern Comfort looked like in the summer of 2005. Mary had always wanted a place in the mountains. We spent a week in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and while there we looked at property. She found her spot. This from the girl that takes hours to pick out a birthday card. On July the 7th, 2005, we closed on Southern Comfort. Most of the changes took place right away, with a few other additions along the way. Then in 2021, we made some substantial changes. The welcome cow was one of our first purchases. We bought her at a garage sale in 2005. She stood guard on the front porch for 15 years. Then in 2021, she was put out to pasture. Out here on the front porch, the welcome cow has gotten retired. And this new reef has been put out here, along with a sign, if it'll focus, which says Southern Comfort, Bob and Mary Miller. Here sits the old welcome cow. She's been retired, and so is her stool. She put in 15 good years. High Mountain said that people were complaining about the fact that there wasn't any TVs up here in the bedrooms. So we bought new smart TVs for both the upper bedrooms and the living room and the master bedroom. By doing that, we were able to eliminate dish. Mary and I hung this one on the wall. It's hanging in the twin bed room. We moved the TV from downstairs in the living room, which was a smaller TV, up to the king-size bedroom. So it now has a smart TV. And the bench that used to be over on the other wall is sitting over here now. Here's the new TV we bought for the living room. There's new logs in the fireplace. And there's a controller. This is a new TV for down in the basement. And new logs, again, in the fireplace so that they are timed logs. And there sits the controller for the timed logs. And there's the new TV for the master bedroom. We're changing out some of the lights this trip. Here's some before pictures. This is the light over the dining room table. And we're going to change the lights in the ceiling in the kitchen. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And we're changing out the ceiling fan. Changing out the ceiling fan in our bedroom. Here's the new light fixture for the dining room. I think it looks pretty good. Mary's been working on the light fixtures for the kitchen. You can maybe see there's still blue tape where she's painting around.
It's not perfect by a long shot because the lights weren't as big as the ones that we took down, but it's just going to have to do. She's still working on it, and there's a ladder. Here's the light fixture that we changed out in the master bedroom. Nothing much has changed down here in the basement, or in the shop area of the basement, but there's the old light fixtures from the master bedroom and from the dining room area. The ones that were in the kitchen just simply got thrown away. Mary reworked the bears, and now we got them back as a family of 3 above this window and above that window. And the reason they could go be 3 is because above this window, ooh, can't see it very good. Oh, there we go. Mary found these deers in Florida. Actually, a guy in the neighborhood makes them, and she bought this deer, and it's now hanging up where bears used to hang. Over here is the deer that Mary bought. Down in Florida that we brought up. Speaking of bears, here's another one that she got in Florida. It's hanging in the step area. And a new bear picture is right here on the wall. Here's another view of Mary's new deer. And over here is Mary's new bear. And we moved the old bears, the old bear families, back together so that all 3 are together at the same time.
Let's see. Oh, it's very masculine.
I want to make this thing sleep.
Mary rearranged this landing up here on the steps. I made some new benches, and one of them was meant for this area right here. However, it didn't end up right here. One of the old benches ended up right here. The bear is now sitting on one of the old benches, and I'll find the new bench. Here's one of the new benches that I built. It's in the house bath, and it replaced the cow bench, which has been retired. There are now 3 chairs back down on the bottom porch because the middle one, the white looking one, we just bought up in Murphy at the flea market because they kept taking one of the rockers from down here upstairs. Here's the new thermometer that we put on the porch. The old one was looking pretty ratty. People keep taking one of the rockers from down here on the porch up to the porch that's off of the black room. And so instead of keeping hauling them down, we went to Murphy and found this new rocker and making 3 on the porch again. And we bought the table that they keep taking upstairs back down here so that these 2 matched. And I made a new table for upstairs.
Here is the new table for the upper porch so the guests won't keep moving one from downstairs. Having gotten the additional rocker, we are now going to have 2 rockers on this level. I think what people do is come out here to smoke because the cabin is non-smoking.
It really ain't a great view from up here on the porch, so I can't imagine that there's anything that's happening up here that people come out here to smoke. And the reason there ain't a great view is because trees are all in the way. But people do tend to use the porch. There sits a new table that I made. Plus there's one additional new table upstairs. The stairs got painted, at least the first coat. And they're looking pretty good. And I'm working on a landing. We're going to put some rocks, like these rocks, up here at the end because people are just tracking mud everywhere. Here's the lumber for the new bench that Mary wants. I'm letting it dry out a little bit. I'll start it in a day or so. Now there's a rock landing out beside the old wood landing. That bench is a new bench. Well, actually, that's an old bench. I built a new bench to replace the old bench, and the new bench is up beside the hot tub. Out here in the hot tub area, there's the new bench that I built, and it's sitting where an old bench used to sit. The old bench is now over here, out in the hot tub area, and the fireplace area has become quite nice. We've had several rocks come off of the rock wall over here. I've already got a couple of them back on. And I'm going to try to get some more on in a little while. And that one right there isn't actually attached. I got to get it attached. So I'm missing, it looks like about 3. What we got here, the garbage container was totally full and with nasty garbage in it. I got it all cleaned out and the garbage man came and got it, but a lot of the wood was off again. So what I've done is I've put screws in each of the locations. One board I couldn't find, I had to put a new board on.
No trip to Blue Ridge is complete without playing cards with the McGinns.
Uh-oh,
You're getting your picture taken.
I noticed. You gotta break your camera. Oh, stop.
Would you rather not play cards?
No, it's par for the course.
Here. He's checking to see if you possibly have any food there, Karen.
Is that the right one, Karen?
Yeah.
We're at 81 is the temperature.
Were you feeling okay to play?
Huh?
I asked Karen if she was okay to play. You sure?
Hello, Mr. Miller.
Hello.
He's making another movie.
Karen's gonna look for pictures for you.
We're leaving.